Okay, this morning we are going to take the battery to a temporary location on top of the transmission, and we're going to move it up here into this box right here, which is where they go originally in a Cadillac. What are you doing, little girl? Huh? What do you want? Harley always wants to know what I'm doing. So that's what I'm doing today. I'm getting the lights all wired up. Oh, it's up under here. So there's a light in there anyhow. Got the side light. Got that little guy. It'd be nice if that was orange, but it's not. So whatever. Which will be in the front. This goes to a 70, the bill, that one. I had it in the back. This bumper's to a 70. Definitely custom. I mean, you know, most people wouldn't weld to a 1970 chrome DeVille bumper, but this one's, it ain't that great. I saved it off a car, but it's got some rock in it, so I don't really care. I'll just take it off and scrap it after, probably. But it'll look good on this for now. Oh, there it is. Front end is done. Got some speakers put in. Gotta finish fixing the back window holes today. I got some caulking coming for the windshield and the back window, so I want to get them done. I have a custom speaker box I built for there. Just got done running these wires, back speakers, and the wires that go to the seats. I had to go under the seats, so that was fun. What else am I doing today? Gotta put some tape on this to hold it. Then I go through and caulk all the joints. I gotta get some expandifoam and foam this in. Then I gotta build on the inner fender area where the firewalls come together. It's a big open area. So you can see down in there. I gotta fill that in with metal. Alright, so this morning we fixed a couple holes in the door. That one was pretty ugly. It was a little messed up right here. Painted this all yesterday. Looks a little better. Fuel fill. It was hanging down here. I don't know if you've seen in the pictures or in the videos or whatever, but so I put it right here. Another thing that's kind of cool. So this truck has a ding ding ding, and radio stays on until you open the door. And this is the button here. That's obviously messed up. That went to the Cadillac. Originally, I didn't have a button. Of course, I found one earlier over there I could have used, but I had an old drill that was junk, so I pulled the switch out, and now I have a button. It just pushes right here and shuts off. Amazon. Shit is pretty good as far as I can see. Not a sponsor, just showing you what I bought. But they don't come out very good. It's dry but flexible still. Good. Whoever painted this car, they got freaking paint all over everything, like the back chrome to the window. I mean, look at that. It's just horrible. Why would you do that, you know? So, I'm trying to get it off, and it doesn't come off very easily. As you can see, I mean, look at that. It's still there. I tried paint stripper. We got these pieces pretty clean, but after scraping it off and then sanding it, it kind of sanded down the chrome finish a bit. I mean, it still looks better than, you know, with paint on it, but yep, so that's what I'm doing. Get the back bumper on, the hitch all bolted up, done. Exhaust comes out the back. Might cut it and put these on both sides. So that'd be something like that. Not really sure if I'm going to or not, but gonna ship truck bumper for now. And the hitch. Good. Yep. So the rear glass is in. I gotta glue the trim on. Cleaned it all up. I had paint all over it, like all the rest of the trim on this friggin' car. And I just cleaned up the windshield, real nice, and tinted the top 6 inches. Came out okay. Of course, this is the inside. It's a little bumpy, a little bubbly. There's I don't know if you can really see it. I guess you can. All the little nicks and pecks in it. It was, you know, this windshield is 60 years old, so, you know, but it came out alright. I don't know why it's fogging up in the corners. I cleaned it, and must be some moisture got in between right here. There's 2 layers of glass here, and a piece of it came out, so hopefully that goes away as it dries. If not, I might have to get a new windshield. We'll see. That literally just happened. Kind of sucks. It wasn't that foggy before. But oh well. So that's where we're at. I'm gonna let this windshield dry. I'm gonna glue it in the back, and then probably go work on the other side taillight and get the wiring hooked up to it so that I can drive it down the road, test her out. Yep. I ain't been filming a whole lot lately. I just haven't really thought about it. You know, I've been having an issue with my eye. Something fell off the bottom of this car. In my eye. And I can barely see. Can't really tell, but this eye might still be bloodshot. I'm not sure, but it's been hell. So I might have missed a few things I've done. Not really sure. I'm just touching up the paint right now. Oh, what else? Got the trunk lid on. I'm not sure if y'all saw that or not. It's in pretty rough shape. I gotta rebuild it somewhat. Add some metal in there just so it don't get any worse. The outside, luckily the outside is just got one little hole in it. Otherwise it's fairly decent, not horrible. Gave it a little bit of paint, cleaned it, looks a lot better. That roof line's for something else, so just put it up there so I can paint it. Okay, so I am building custom tail lights. of the car, they just have to work. So that's what I'm doing. Gonna fill this in with some metal. I might put some chrome tape on it. Over it, just to make it look like chrome. But, or paint it maybe, or I don't know. But it's good. Alright, so we got tail lights in. I'm thinking about blacking them out, make them look a little better, but I think they look alright. Got the back thing all done. It's somewhat temporary, maybe, I don't know. We'll see how it holds up. I made a light for the rear, that one little spot. Can't really see it that great, I don't think. This is Caddierra. It's all blacked out around it. I'm going to mount it right here. So this will light up Caddierra. I got my emblem thing that I'm going to attach a screwdriver to, probably just weld it on. Stick it down into there, and then you just turn the latch to pop the trunk. I gotta fix it up first though, because you know it's shot. But for now, I'm taking her out of the garage so that I can do other things. Well, I figured I'd show you what I postponing the caddy build for. This is my beater car for a beater car race. Just a little busted up. Raced it in a figure 8 race. And yeah, we did alright. I got first in my heat. And I don't remember what happened, but I just put this bumper on and modified it some. Front tires bent in a little, probably strut. Back tires bent in a little. Might be able to fix that. But yeah, that's what we got. I think I'm gonna add some sheet metal to the front. It looks alright. Bumper I just put on. Pretty badass actually. Beat a car race. That's Bronx, New York State Off-Road Park. Saturday, February 28th. So I am taking the steps off of this Yukon XL for Cadillac. I'm going to modify the brackets so that these hang down a little ways and put them on. They ain't very solid on this car anyway. This car is rotten, but it's gonna get smashed anyway this summer, so might as well use a few pieces of it. But yeah, as you can see, this thing is not much left to it. Pretty bad under there, especially towards the back. Front still has a little life left, but not much. Well, we got some mirrors folded in right now, but trucker mirrors, and trunk lid, and fixed it up some. We won't show you the inside of it because that's hacked, but the outside looks good. Just looking for my emblem. We got this one here. We'll put the bolts on. Oh, so much rust. What else have y'all not seen? I started fixing or building a piece for in here, and to keep the leaves and whatnot out of the in there, I'm just gonna fill it in with mesh. fill all that in with mesh. These two will be permanent. These ones I'll probably try and do something so I can take them back out if I want to. I might bolt them in or something, I'm not sure. But yeah, cut this piece off of the Chevy hood. Just gonna set in there so it'll come up to here. Yeah, I haven't really worked on this thing for a while. Not that you guys can tell time, but it's been a few weeks. A little light I'm going to put in back here to cover this hole. Just going to go something like that. And I'm going to have a light in behind it. Some of the tail lights are lit up. This will be lit up. Something different. It's getting all scratched to F. Actually, I can show you this. This is kind of cool. Let's get this out of the way. Shut this. And then you come over here. I don't know why I got this big gap here either, but that's driving me nuts. Take this little hose right here. Steps up on yesterday and blocked this big hole between the frame and the fender. So before I put this metal piece in here, it was just a big open space in there. I can't really show you because the hood is closed. I mean, I could, I guess, if I turned it. You can also see back or on the firewall, I added a bunch of metal in there, bolted, so it can be removed if it has to be. I just drilled some holes in the frame. I'm gonna finish it off. This is gonna all get more rubber. Probably use rubber roofing, and it's gonna just hang down probably to here, and that would just keep the water and mud and stuff out of the engine bay. Paint the hood, get the hood ready for paint. I've already painted this, came out pretty good. This is just a cover to fill in the space that was open from where I extended the fender and the hood. So yeah, we're gonna get to it. Right, the fun stuff. Work that goes into something like this. Might not cost a lot of money in parts, but it does take a lot of time. We're on month 3 right now. Started in December, it's now March. So, yeah. So my step is done. Solid. Brackets to the pinch weld all the way down, and then I added some angle iron right into the frame, which will strengthen it. Okay, we are done the steps. done the fill-in pieces. Got this. Shouldn't shake too bad. I hope. Worst case, I'll put a little bit of silicone in there or something. I made a little piece for this. Welded it back there. Just to finish that off a little bit. And up here, same thing. Just made a little piece just to finish it off, so there's not a hole there. Put these on. Got this on. I gotta start to the other side. I wish this gap wasn't here, but whatever. It's okay. On the inside, I just added a piece of rubber to the rubber that was there. Keep the water from getting shot up in the engine bay. And this cover right here goes all the way back to the back. That'll help keep the water out of there and the salt. I don't plan on driving it in the snow or salt, but you never know. This is where we live. I gotta get another piece of rubber for right there. Rubber roofing works great. You can drill little holes in the existing and then sew it like you would a shirt or a pair of pants. What else do we got here? My sign, my light that I'm making for the back. Kind of been fighting me the whole way, but it's finally starting to look okay. I mean, it looks good like that. At an angle, it's got some scale and some messed upness to it, but basically the idea of this is going to be to take this and put this light on behind it, the tail lights in the back, in the trunk. So I'm just going to tape that light to the back and then mount it, and it'll be good. I can see there's a few spots where the light's shining through. Probably have to fix that, but yeah. Oh, this is a fun spot to work in. I'm videoing. I had to patch all this inside where the two firewalls come together. Yep. Now I gotta put this panel I made in to cover this. And then step. And then the fill-in pieces. Okay, so we got our other side on. I just found an issue that's gonna suck. I'm not gonna be able to put my angle in there. Damn it. Got some braces added to the frame. Mud and water block just to keep the majority of the water and shit out of there. I might add some tape or something in there just to seal this crack, but it's really not necessary. I'm just going to tie it into the tail lights. Actually, I got this on the other day, but I got the light wire on there. So that's done. Yeah. I'm going to clean up all my tools because I got shit scattered everywhere. Okay, so I had exhaust. I had these two things, and I figured it was good, but it didn't quite come out the back. And I have these that would end up about there, which is not too far from the back. Alright, so I don't know where it cut off, but anyway, I cut this off. I tried filming it, but I guess it didn't want to be filmed. This will go right in there, like that. Looks pretty good. This side might need a little extension, not sure, we'll figure that out when we get to it. Then I gotta put in some hangers. The reason why I cut out is because my memory was full. I went back and looked at a couple videos and I had one that was almost 12 minutes long, so I just deleted it. I don't know what the fuck it was, but we don't need it. So, we're going to keep the video shorter and hopefully get the rest of this build on the SIM card, and that'll be that. I'm going to go in and edit it. It'll probably take me a fucking week, but oh well. Okay, folks, well, Caddierra is done for now. There's a few things left to do, but I gotta buy some stuff to do it. And this time of year, money is tight. I gotta extend my shackles down about 6 inches, maybe 8, 10, 12, I don't know. Get it down to bring this more centered in there. Make that look a little better. I changed the wheels this morning. I changed them last night to a different set that I didn't like. I bought this set here thinking I had some adapters, but I don't, so I'll just put them up for sale. This panel was wiggling, moving around. You see how it's nice and sturdy now. I added these springs both sides, and I added a bungee cord type thing to the brackets that I made in here, and I added a couple angle irons onto the brackets. Hard to really see them, but that made it a lot stronger. And as you can see, the panel moves when you open the hood, so I couldn't really make it solid, or it would not move, obviously, so couldn't do that. Yeah, so she's done. I'm gonna fill up the tires with some air, and she's coming out the garage. I don't really know what else I can show you. We got seat belts I put in. Interior's all nice and clean. Oh, I put an armrest in it. Gotta have an armrest. Flip this up, flip this out, and you got some cup holders. That right there is a big necessity. I still gotta make a panel for this. I'm just gonna make a metal panel that goes down in here like that. Also, I gotta get some expanded foam and foam this in first, just to seal that off. This big hole here that you can see outside, we don't want that. So, we gotta do that. Expand foam metal. Yeah, there's still a few little things left to do here, but for the most part, she's built, she's done. She's ready to go outside. She'll be driven on the road just the way it sits. Thanks for watching.